Is a total of 10 payments singular or plural? A total of 10 payments were made. Or a total of 10 payments was made. Which is correct? Or can both be correct?
Since payment is countable, I would go with were to reinforce the notion that there was more than one payment. This thread contains more examples. Number, majority, and total are singular if preceded by the, but plural if preceded by a. A number of people believe he is innocent. A majority of residents want the town to reduce the recreation fee. A total of 15 people were arrested for burglary last month in our town. That being said, this is not a strict rule, and if the focus is specifically on the fact of something being a total, you would use was. A total of 5 cars is impossible. You must have miscounted.
The subject of the sentence were the payments, and not the total number of payments, therefore where is correct. A total of 10 payments were made. You could rephrase the sentence to make the total the subject. The total number of payments made was 10. Vonk offers a useful rule of thumb: a total equals plural, the total equals singular, but it all boils down to the subject of the sentence.
You need to read things like a title of and a lot of and the majority of as premodifiers of the head noun, not as singulars. So they work like adjectives, which means they don't affect grammatical number for purposes of verb agreement. That also means that it's what follows it that determines the number. A total of 10 payments white heather check mark were made. A total of 12 people white heather check mark were on the jury. A lot of people white heather check mark were on the jury. A lot of trouble white heather check mark is easy to avoid. Lots of trouble white heather check mark is easy to avoid. A majority of voters white heather check mark prefer the first candidate on the list. The majority of the field white heather check mark is going to need to be replanted. But these are all ungrammatical. A total of 10 payments cross mark was made. A total of 12 people cross mark was on the jury. A lot of people cross mark was on the jury. Lots of trouble cross mark are easy to avoid. A majority of voters cross mark prefers the first candidate on the list. The majority of the field cross mark are going to need to be replanted.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.